Hey everyone, this is David from Seeking Beyond Paranormal. My wife Jessica here is with me.
Hi.
And we are here at Pauly Jail here in Union Springs, Alabama. And we're here for an overnight investigation. So we're going to be sleeping here. And there are reports that 4 people have died in the building, 3 of which we're able to dig up the names on. But that was this building. It's my understanding that this building sits where the old Bullitt County Jail sat, and who knows how many people died there. Plus, we don't know how many people may have died off the books. So the second floor is supposed to have some activity. The third floor is supposed to be super active, but there's nothing specific that was noted in our research about the third floor. So we're real eager to see what we can dig up, and let's go ahead and go inside. You hear that thud?
Mm-hmm.
That loud thud? That was in this building.
Yeah.
Okay, this is for us.
Okay. There's a bed in here. Listen.
This is the movie set one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this was not originally
Yeah.
a jail cell. This was office space, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just neat. This looks like more maybe movie stuff. Former kitchen area.
Yeah, this is that little side building.
Oh, okay.
I heard another thud. It was softer, but I heard it. So this is like the general population area.
Okay.
So these are the cells.
You probably had another bunk up there.
Yeah, looks like it.
A place for food or whatever. Ooh, watch your step.
I guess it was just that the cells were on the interior
Yeah.
in this space. And then they had a walkway around for the deputies.
Yeah, probably to give them a way to.
And they could stand back, you know, if anyone's gonna reach out
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, because there's like more
Yeah.
places here. There's this little narrow walkway there.
It's not creepy at all.
Looks like there's a second level in this room.
I can't see it with the camera. It's too dark. But yeah. More cells up there.
I know that sometimes jails will overcrowd
Yeah.
and they might have, you know, 4 or 5 people in a cell.
Yeah. There's another one of these cells. This one must have been a woman's cell because there's an actual toilet. Unless the other one just was missing a toilet.
Possibly.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be,
Keep off trap door. So there's the trap door.
yeah, there was supposed to be like a woman's wing.
Wing.
I guess this is the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
I was thinking that this was like a half floor and there was more above, but
No. Yeah, this is it.
evidently they do demonstrations of this. This still works,
Yeah.
or they have refurbished it to work.
Yeah.
Wow, so yeah, this would have been the toilet and the sink for
These four.
these 4.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And then,
I'm gonna meet you around the other side.
okay. There's a pipe over here. It's like a chimney type pipe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't. This only goes so far.
Same. I thought it wrapped around the whole thing. So something I'm noticing right now, I don't know if it was your flip flop or something to do with. I think it's that. Well, you hear that? Like,
That metal sound. Yeah.
Something to be mindful of if we start getting like, you know, getting the heebie-jeebies. That's not a voice.
Yeah.
It does have a little bit of a vocal quality to it.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so there we go. So we are still pretty new to this. This is our 6th investigation, I believe, but we are brand new to actually filming during an investigation. So currently I'm holding our dedicated video camera that we can film in IR with. And Jessica is holding our still camera, which we run video on as well, but that one doesn't do IR, so she's running with the lights. This room in here we've set up as our home base. This is the deputies' offices and deputies' quarters, but it was set up for a movie set. This cell back here, the door and the cage itself is all made out of wood. And they filmed a scene for a movie called Heaven's Fall in here. And presumably this is the bed that was used in that scene. So one of us is sleeping in the fake cell, and one of us is sleeping out in the main office here. Okay, so we're getting started here up on the 3rd floor. This is apparently where they had the more violent offenders or the criminally insane, mentally unwell. I can't think right now. But we have our SLS camera. Think right now. But we have think right now. But we have think right now. But we have our SLS camera set up pointing into the cells here. There's not a lot to this 3rd floor. There are 4 cells here. We have the doors closed, and they don't touch all the way to the metal wall. So if overnight we hear that kind of sound, we know that maybe someone's coming out to check out what we're doing. But we have the SLS camera pointing all the way through here, and then we also have our dedicated video camera pointing at the SLS camera. Both are hooked up to our dedicated camping battery, so that we have long-term power for each, because that SLS camera, the tablet on it sucks down that battery, and the batteries for our video camera suck. So I don't know if we're going to be running that overnight. Probably not, because I'd like to do something else with the video camera at some point. But that way, the screen recording software on here, we haven't paid for the subscription for it or paid for the software, so it only records for 10 minutes. This way we have a full recording of everything that happens on screen. It's not ideal, but anything that happens on that screen we should be able to see on our video camera later on. We've also set up our REM pod on the 2nd floor, and we've already verified that we can hear it from up here because we've already had the temperature sensor on it go off. Right across from it is an open window, and there was a breeze that came in and set the temperature sensor off. So we can hear it up here, and presumably we can hear it downstairs, where we're probably not going to do much investigating. So we have some kind of video up here and audio down there. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to officially get started here on the 2nd floor. And Jessica's already done this with hers, but just to show you, we've turned our phones on airplane mode. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on my Spirit Talker app. For the record, I am on the fence about these phone apps, but as we've said in our blog write-ups to previous investigations, sometimes these things spit out words that are just way too relevant to disregard as just pure coincidence. So I think for the sake of experimentation and just, one other thing to consider, we'll leave this running while we work.
Just put it on the windowsill.
Well, I kind of want to hear it if we're in there. So,
okay.
So if you look in here, we do have the REM pod set up in the middle of the cell block here, and on the locking mechanisms for each cell, I set a cat ball. So I also have an EMF detector with me. We are told that there is no power to this building. Oh, there's the bottom side of the trapdoor. But I did spot out here some electrical conduit. So there was power to this building at some point, just showing that nothing, no element of it right here is giving off any kind of EMF. Goes there. And even if it was, it would be, this far away before it starts detecting anything. Daddy. Good evening, gentlemen.
And ladies.
We are here to have a conversation with you, here to spend some time with you, here to learn about you, see what kind of activity we might be able to get out of you tonight with respect. We know that this place was not a good place. If you are still here with us, perhaps tonight can help give you a little bit of a different experience from your day-to-day life. And you may have noticed that we've set out some equipment here in this cell block. None of this stuff is here to hurt you. All it does is help us perceive your presence, because under ordinary circumstances, we can't see you. I don't know if you are aware or not, but if you're here with us, you are unfortunately dead. And we can't see you. So these devices, if you touch them, if you put your energy into them, they will light up. One of them makes sound. You've already heard that sound earlier. We know that sound wasn't you. That was the wind coming in and causing that device to go off. But we invite you to come in to this cell block area and touch any of these devices. If you touch them, they just light up. You can also try to knock them off. We also may have heard you earlier this evening when we first got here. We heard a loud thud when we first entered the building. But yeah, if you are here with us and you made any of those knocking sounds earlier, is it possible for you to do that again so we can hear it? You can knock on a cell wall. You can knock on your door. You can stomp your feet. I heard a little tick sound.
Yeah, I did too, but I don't know if that was inside or not.
Yeah, we do have Jimmy.
Sounds like a name that would be in that time period.
Are we speaking to a Jimmy here? So, right down this hallway at the front side of the building, it is the center window. That window is open. That was already open when we got here. There are two windows open down in the deputy's office or deputy's quarters that we opened for our own comfort.
Because it's hot in here.
Yeah, so it could have come from outside. Now, it's my understanding that there are a few people here that we have identified over the years, not we, but everyone. A Mr. Aberdeen Johnson was unfortunately arrested under suspicion, so he wasn't actually found guilty of anything. But unfortunately, the some people here in town busted him out of jail and strung him up in a tree outside and shot him over 150 times. He is said to be roaming the property, but since he was jailed here for a while, if he is here, we would appreciate interacting with him if possible. There's also someone named J.W. Mann who unfortunately died in a fire, fell asleep while smoking, and accidentally caused a fire on Christmas Day.
That's unfortunate.
Mr. Mann, if you're here with us, we would really like to interact with you tonight if possible. I know it's not Christmas, you're said to come out on Christmas, but if you're here, we would like to say hello to you. Now, we are here with you all night. In fact, we're going to be sleeping here down in the deputy's office. So you don't necessarily have to let us know right now. We have all night with you. In fact, I brought some bargaining chips with us. I brought some cigarettes, and I brought some gum. We will leave these here for you. We will even open them for you.
My name is Lily.
Your name is Lily. Hello, Lily. Is Jimmy still here with us? If anyone here wants to interact with us, we will happily leave these cigarettes and gum here for you at the end of the night, only at the end of the night. On the third floor, right above us, we have a special camera. Now, I know that for the time period of Pauly Jail, cameras did exist, but this camera... Gateway. The camera is in a gateway. That might be relevant. Mm-hmm. But the camera that we've provided, or that we've set up, doorway. So the camera we've set up is in a doorway. It's in a gateway. It's not going to look like anything that you're familiar with, but it is a camera, and we have it set up so that it can operate without us being there. So if at all possible, I would like to take your picture tonight with that camera, and all you need to do is walk in front of it, stand in that cell block up there.
We will hurt. Right.
Now, we do not give you any permission to hurt us.
My name is Edward.
Now we have an Edward.
We do not give you any permission to hurt us.
Our equipment won't hurt you.
And we have come here with nothing but respect and love and light. You served your time here. Laura. You served your time here. Whether you were released after serving your time or whether you died here, your sentence is over. So we are not here to impose any further punishment or sentence or judgment on you.
Oh, I can't believe
Yeah, so we collected some notes here that our historian Olivia provided us, just so that we have some kind of reference here while
No
we're...
light.
No light.
No light. We don't have a lot of light here. Oh, cat ball. One of the cat balls is going off. Oh, you probably just missed it.
Ah. I guess it only records for so long and then it stops.
Yeah, so just so you know that... Oh, cat ball again. Incredible. Thank you very much. Just so you're aware, what we're filming on right now is our DSLR camera. It can only record in 30-minute sessions, increments. Cat ball again.
Must be somebody in that jail or that cell.
So if there's any weird editing that happens later on, where we just suddenly cut off and then suddenly cut back in, it's because of that 30-minute increment.
Close it.
Would you like us to close your cell door?
So I'll go ahead and close that door.
Don't go down there.
Don't go down there. Well, how about this?
Bride.
How about this? I will go down there and close that door if you turn that cat ball on again. Turn that device on again for me, and I'll go down there. If not, I'll stay right here. I'm gonna step into the cell block real quick and show you how to use this device here. We've placed a device here in the middle of the floor. I don't know if you can see it or not. We call it a REM pod, and it has a little metal rod sticking up out of it and a little light. Again, I don't know if you can see it, but if you pass through the middle of this cell block here, or reach around, try to touch it, it's going to do this. It's just going to light up, and it's going to make sounds. We do not have any reason to believe that it will hurt you. Can you do that again?
Yeah, that may have been you, but I don't know.
May have been me, but
I would love for that thing to go off.
yeah. We have no reason to believe that that device should hurt you, and we invite you to come interact with it, to come touch that metal rod. In fact, we might get a little excited to see those lights go off.
You get very excited.
Leave me alone.
Well, we can't do that.
Amanda.
I'm ignoring some of the names.
Yeah. If you would like for us to leave you alone, we would like a little bit of interaction from you as a show of good faith. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
In fact, just for that, can you shine the light over here? There we go. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and open up this gum here for you. I don't know how you might be able to enjoy it. Maybe the smell of it would be enough for you.
Correct.
So Jessica here is going to go around to the different cells and introduce the piece of gum.
Anybody want some gum? That may have been me.
We just had a little blip on the REM pod, but it may have been Jessica. May not.
Put it right here.
Okay. So we're leaving this gum here on the door to this common area.
That's one of the cell doors.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I was alive.
I was alive. You were alive.
Perhaps over the course of the evening, we can learn which cell you were in, and we can place that gum in there for you, and possibly even place some cigarettes in there for you. But we need to know which cell.
Humidified.
It is very humid in here.
It's very humid. That window is helping though.
Yeah.
That window open.
But if we're gonna leave the gum or the cigarettes
Right.
in any cell, we need to know which one. So if you could indicate to us at some point during the night, it doesn't have to be right now, either by turning on those devices, those little toys that light up, or knocking. We are told that there is some kind of swishing sound that comes from one of the cells. So that was really cool when it went off. Robert. It was really cool when it went off. It was just like one little blip, but that was the first time we've ever had the REM pod go off completely away from us. That thing right now is 10, 12 feet away from us.
So I will flash the lights.
You will flash the lights.
We'd love for you to flash the lights.
Okay, so right now we are getting set up for something called the Estes method, which is a means of using a spirit box with a blindfold and some noise-canceling headphones for sensory deprivation, and it helps prevent external bias. So like if so Jekka's going under, if she can see me and she might happen to be good at reading lips, she might know what question I'm asking and falsely provide an answer. She wouldn't do that, but that's what I mean by the sensory deprivation and removal of bias. So I think
No, not yet.
okay, she's not ready just yet. But the spirit box, if you don't know, is devised from a Radio Shack radio, maybe older. I'm not super up on the actual history of the original spirit box, but is basically a modified radio, just regular AM/FM radio that all it does is cycle through stations rapidly, and you can determine the speed at which it cycles through. And so the idea is that it's kind of pairing up with the idea that spirits can communicate through radio waves and static noise or white noise. So if a spirit wants to communicate something to us and they know that we have radio waves and static noise available, perhaps they can communicate that message through that, in which case Jekka's going to hear it and relay that audio to me. Meanwhile, with her unable to hear me, I'm going to be asking questions, so hopefully any of these questions that I ask will have some kind of relevant answers given. So
Okay, I'm gonna put my headphones on.
okay, so she's going under right now, And since this is the area that she's in is loud and echoey because of all the metal, I'm going to speak really softly. I'm going to lower my voice. Jekka, can you hear me? If anyone is here tonight that would like to communicate with us, you can go over to the lady sitting in the center of the cell blocks on the 3rd floor and speak as loudly and clearly into her ears as possible.
It's a friend.
It's a friend. Are you a friend? If you are here with us and you were a prisoner in this jail, did you die here in the jail? Or did you finish out your sentence and live the rest of your life on the outside? Drain. Yes, again.
Is it gone?
Is it gone? What is gone? Is what gone? We're still here. Our cameras are still here. The equipment downstairs is still here. Longer. I don't know what you mean by longer. Can you elaborate? I know Mr. Aberdeen was unfortunately early. I know so did you get out of prison early? I know Mr. Aberdeen was unfortunately dragged outside and lynched.
Public.
Yes, the public are the ones that lynched Mr. Aberdeen. Outer. It was on the outside of the jail, yes. Can you tell me what they did to Mr. Aberdeen? Now, of course, Mr. Aberdeen was not... I am what? Coil. I don't know what that means as far as the setting here.
I'm not going.
You're not going. Where are you not going? Are you Mr. Aberdeen? Are you trying to tell them you're not going with them? Now, earlier tonight, I mentioned that I brought some cigarettes and some gum here. Would you like any of this?
I can't tell if a car's going by or if it's in here, but it sounds like a car driving by.
Okay, confirming that it was a motorcycle, a loud motorcycle driving by. Can you tell me if you want any cigarettes or any gum? We brought these here just for you.
No.
No, you don't want them?
It's quite all right.
I appreciate the feedback. We plan on leaving them here regardless for anyone else that might want them here, or anyone else here that might want them. Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Can you identify or tell me how many people, how many living people are here in this jail right now?
What are the something?
Okay, it's been about 13 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pull her out.
Everybody something. Gotta stop.
Okay.
Is there near
Jesus.
Jesus. Are you shocked that we traded places? Now you're talking to a guy?
Another
What? Another person? Another spirit?
wrong with me. Different people.
Is there something wrong with you? I think I just heard a knock. Not entirely sure.
It was.
We may be speaking to Aberdeen.
Jail. Like jail.
We're in a jail. Yes, we are. Were you a prisoner here? Or maybe one of the guards?
Jail again, but like a different voice. It's
Again, we are in a jail.
angry.
I bet you're angry. We don't come with any ill will. We just want to
Blessing.
talk.
No. Exactly.
One at a time. Not enough what? David offered some cigarettes to anybody who is willing to talk. We'll leave them at the end of the night. To anybody who would like to participate with us and talk with us.
I, but like a I. Like a guttural like I.
Were you Scottish or a pirate?
Somebody.
Somebody Scottish?
Lefty? Like lefty?
This is starting to sound like a pirate. You're saying your name's Lefty.
Foreman.
You're a foreman here? Do jails have foremans? I guess. I don't know. It's something we'll have to look up.
I'm getting mad.
I'm sorry. It's not our intention to make you angry or mad or upset. We're just here to talk. Have a nice, respectful conversation.
No one.
No one.
I didn't do it yet.
You didn't do what? What didn't you do?
Okay, I kind of felt a little vibration over here. Get out right now.
Something bad gonna happen? We don't mean any disrespect. We just want to do an investigation of this building.
I like you. Like there was like an accent. I like you.
The number one. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out since this battery's about to die.
So we've just been chit-chatting a little bit. I was saying that the get out right now felt a lot different from the normal, words and phrases. One, because it was that slow, get out right now. But I'm listening, the rate at which I'm listening to this, it's like so it's changing stations rapidly, like too rapidly to fit get out right now into that change rate. So that's why it felt really different. So it's the following morning, and that was our investigation of the Pauly Jail here in Union Springs, Alabama. It was mostly a quiet night, but we had a few little notable bits of activity, and we're really happy that the REM pod went off. That was the first time it's ever gone off for us, so we were really excited to see that happen. We had that cat ball activity. We had some pretty good Estes method sessions, but we still, as of right now, we still got to go over all that footage, so we don't know what else we might have caught. We don't know if the SLS caught anything, but we'll see once we're done with the footage. Sorry to bother y'all one more time, but we promised y'all some cigarettes and some gum. There you go. Cigarettes and gum just for you. Thank you very much.